I'm Michaelle Edwards with the YogAlign YouTube channel, and I'm here to talk to you some more about back pain cures. Now, many of us have been told that in order to get rid of back pain, we need to make our abdominal muscles really strong and tight. And the problem with doing that is that when we make the abdominals really strong and tight, it can actually pull the breastbone towards the pubic bone because we're shortening them. And then because the body is strung, if I hold my abs tight like this, I can't lift my arm. So if I let go of that tension, my arm goes up. So we have to think about globally looking at the human body. We're not made of parts. So when we try to do an exercise that shortens a part of your body, it's going to reverberate and cause an effect on another part of your body. So the deepest movement of the human body that affects us globally is breathing. So I'm going to show you how to use a breathing exercise that's going to create the length in your spine that will decompress the nerves, take pressure off your discs, and give your spine a lot more fluidity. And we're going to use an inhalation process to do that. But we're also going to transform the exhalation into an abs stabilization exercise. Because the main function of your abs, which connect your ribs to your hips, is not to do this, which happens a lot in sit-ups and various ab exercises. The main function of the muscles that connect your ribs to your hips is to provide spine stabilization, support for your organs, keep your ribs over your hips. That's what they're for. So we have a saying, forget the six-pack and get the keg, which is the rib cage muscles, because that is what gives us lift and support. The diaphragm is connected to the inner surface of the ribs. When you breathe in, the diaphragm contracts down, but if you have the ability to really move the ribs, it'll stretch your diaphragm. And like the floor in your house, the diaphragm being that, if your diaphragm is stretched and strong, then the walls won't cave in, right? If I take the floor and buckle it, the walls of the house cave in. So what we do is we show you how to use breathing to create a strong, supple floor so your sides don't cave in. And that's what's happening to everyone. It's like we're collapsed, we're shrinking, and we're using our outside body to try to fix the inside. So making your abs tight is the same compartmentalization of exercises, and it doesn't work. If you want to get rid of back pain fast, use breathing to do it. So here's how you do it. I'm going to bring Keenan in, and he's going to help us here. This is Keenan. I'm going to show you how you can get rid of back pain by creating an internal expansion, a radiance that takes the pressure off your parts and tractions your spine. So what I'm going to have Keenan do is take his arms like this, like he's squeezing something in, and fingers wide. Face her a little more. Okay. Now, Keenan, with your shoulder blades down, this is really important. Let's focus on the skeleton just for a second so I can show you this. Your shoulder blades, these two bones in the back here, they need to be lower, or at least even, than the breastbone. Because if your scapula is up here, the breastbone is going to be downhill. So we're going to enlist these forces back in here. So go ahead and face the camera, open the fingers. Now make your lips into a circle and begin to slowly sip in, Keenan. And as he sips in, you see his ribs move. He gets taller, gets longer, his back gets traction. Now when he exhales, I'm going to ask him to make an S sound. And as he does that, I want him to imagine that his body's getting taller instead of shorter. Okay? And then do it again, this time, Keenan, with the arms in front. And this is going to engage the pectoral muscles a little more. So he breathes in, he's keeping his scapula down, trying not to lock the knees, and then get taller. Yeah, that's it. And you can see that he's really exercising his abdominals a lot, but just in a different way. Hold the arms down in a more global way, because the human body is not made of parts. So whenever someone says to you, this is for the lower abs, this is for the upper abs, this is nonsense. You can't engage a part of your body without it affecting the whole. So what I want him to do now is just open the fingers, and you can join along, and turn the hands like this, both hands, And with the scapula down, begin that breath like you're sipping in, and your mouth has to be in a circle. So he's sucking breath in, his body gets taller, and then take a moment and memorize that feeling. Begin to make an S sound and make your trunk muscles work to stabilize your spine instead of flexing it or shortening it. Now just let your arms drop, Keenan, and notice how much better you feel. It's as simple as that, folks. Just start with the breathing.